Hi there, welcome to Virgo Moon Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okie dokie, let's find out how you're coming across right now. How are you coming across to others at this time? You're coming across as a beautiful sunset and very peaceful as well. This energy feels very warm and like magical. So you're coming across as someone who is very, like someone is like watching you and they're in awe. They're in awe and it feels like they are, like they feel like you're magical. Yeah, they don't understand your magic. It's not this energy that is like, this energy that you're radiating, they don't understand it because they don't have it for themselves. So it feels like it feels like it's someone who, I mean, honestly, I'm getting like two sort of like stories. Like it could be strangers. So it feels like you're glowing. So maybe you're just really happy about something. You could be in love, maybe pregnant. Something is something is glowing about you. Maybe your voice or how you're like, you could have a new makeup look, like a new style or something. But then it also feels like someone who's around you often. So it could be a coworker I'm sensing as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who's in love with you. It could be, but it feels like just someone just sort of taking in your energy, like they're very receptive. And I feel like I picked up on this energy before in a different reading, but it's someone who's very receptive and they're just in awe of you. They're in awe. I'm kind of curious, like what's making you this way? I'm gonna get my tarot deck. 1 second. Okay, so I just flipped the bottom of the deck and I got the World card. So it just feels like you're on top of the world, like you're accomplishing something, you're accomplishing, like you're getting closer to reaching your goals. It feels like you know that you're on the right path in life. It could be that, but let's see what else. Like, what's making you this way? I'm also picking up on a very confident energy, like you've learned or you're learning to like contain your energy or to focus your energy on yourself, and that's becoming magnetic. You could be someone who in the past maybe you were projecting your energy outwards, or I'm also picking or I'm getting like hypervigilance. Like maybe your attention was always focused outside of you and now you've learned to bring that attention inwards, and through this awareness on yourself, I'm picking up on like a golden bubble. So I don't know if you're someone who imagines like a golden bubble surrounding you to protect your energy. And now I'm getting golden rain. So you could do like a visualization technique where you imagine like golden rain showering you. Either that or I don't know, you're just stepping into your power. People are noticing it. And there's someone in particular who's admiring it. And I feel like strangers are seeing it as well. Okay, let's see what else. Actually, let's go back to my other deck. Okay. How are you coming across at this time? How are you coming across to others? yeah, you're like in a good mood, or you're coming across as like exciting, passionate, maybe. You could be very, I'm seeing someone who's very talkative, like a social butterfly. Or you don't have to be like a social butterfly, but maybe you come alive when you're with your friends, or there's something about you coming alive. Like maybe there's someone around you who knows you pretty well. It could be a coworker, like I said, it doesn't have to be. And maybe you're normally quiet, and then like whenever a particular topic comes up, you get really excited about it and you just come alive, and like your eyes light up and your smile is brighter or something like that. It's like you're gleaming and glowing, like the light here, like towards the back. I'm being drawn to the word virtual on here. It says virtual worlds connected, virtual. So you could be like a gamer, or you could be online. You could have an online presence. I'm also getting Zoom calls as well. So maybe if you're at work and you're on Zoom calls, people are people are noticing you. Like I laugh because I don't know, it's not really funny, but I was just thinking how like how there's like little boxes, everyone's faces, like there's someone who's watching you even though like you're not talking. Someone is watching you. I don't know, could maybe they like you or something, I don't know. But yeah, you're glowing. Okay. I kind of feel like that's it. Let's get one more card. How are you coming across? Oh, okay, two cards want to come out. I'm gonna set my deck to the side. Okay. Sports event. Immediately with this card, I'm getting like a fit, like an athlete. So you could be coming across as very healthy. Maybe you started a new diet. Maybe that's why you're glowing. Maybe you're just drinking like veggie juices or something, eating more vegetables, eating more fruit. I'm seeing competition as well. You could be competing with something or competing for something. Maybe you just won something, something that you're really passionate about, and it's like making you glow. And then there's desert. Yeah, I'm being drawn to that sun again, so you're very bright. You could wear bright colors. Hmm. With this card, I pick up on like that lake there in the back, and I think I picked up on this in a different reading, where I was getting like a mirage, like you're coming across as too good to be true, but then once people get to know you, like they realize that you're not too good to be true, like you're even better once they get to know you. Also, I'm getting like heat, hot and steamy, like attractiveness from this card as well. You're definitely like in your element. You're definitely I'm just being drawn back to the sports event card again. So you're definitely doing something that like you're meant to do. So could I just keep getting this work energy. So it could just be like a task at work, and you just feel like you're in your element, and it's making you shine. It's making you glow. People are watching you. Also, I picked up on an intern in a previous reading. Like this intern could be watching you because what you're doing, like you're in your element, and you make the job look so exciting. But again, it doesn't have to be work related. It could be, I mean, like if another situation comes up and that applies, I mean, yeah, you can apply it to this reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be a work situation or a coworker. Um, I keep hearing neighbor as well, but I didn't want to mention that. But I mean, maybe this is your neighbor. Your neighbor is, I don't know, maybe you have a rooftop and you like sit on the roof with your neighbor or something. Yeah, take it all as it resonates, but for sure, you're definitely coming across as someone very warm, exciting, you're glowing, and yeah, you're like this ball of energy, or you're like this sunlight that's pulling people in, pulling people in. So that's going to be the reading. That's all that I have for this reading today. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. If so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.